Welcome back to our next element, which is strontium. Let's get straight into it. Let's have a look at the card. Now we're shooting down group 2, the alkaline earth metals. Nearly there, just 2 more to go. So strontium is symbol SR, atomic number 38. So if we have a look at its atomic structure here, so that's 38 protons in the center. Now, the first thing to notice is the great big flag on the front there, the Scottish flag. Strontium's the only place that's named on the table that's named after anywhere in the British Isles. It's named after a town in Scotland called Strontia. There's a mine there where these guys, Cruikshank and Adair, in 1790 discovered some kind of mineral, an ore, and they knew that something new was there. They didn't know what it was, but they knew it was new. And a short time after that, here we have Thomas Charles Hope. Interesting guy. This guy discovered why water expands when it freezes and so therefore floats. And one of his students was Charles Darwin. He named it Strontium after Strontia in Scotland. And then it was isolated in its pure form using electrolysis by Sir Humphrey Davy, our old friend, the Cornish chemist who discovered quite a few elements. Now, carry on looking at the card. Let's blow it up a bit. No pun intended, because that is a nuclear explosion in the background. Now, strontium is not radioactive unless one of its isotopes is radioactive. Let me explain. Quickly go into isotopes. They're very simple. Isotopes is where you have different amounts of neutrons in the center. Now the protons never change. They always stay the same. So that's 38 protons in the center. They're positive. That never changes. If that changes, you have a different element. And then it has neutrons with it, but you can have more neutrons than, it doesn't have to be 38 protons and 38 neutrons. You can have more. Now, natural strontium is called strontium 88. So, its atomic mass is 88. All you have to do is take away 38 from 88, leaving 50. So therefore, you can work out how many neutrons are in it. So, strontium 88 has 38 protons, 50 neutrons. And that's not radioactive, which is good. And then there is the bad one. After a nuclear accident or a nuclear explosion, you get strontium 90. So if you take 38 away from 90, you get 52. So that has 52 neutrons. Makes it unstable, and it can cause radioactivity. And look, it's just below calcium. Now, because it's similar to calcium, it will seep into your bones, and if it's radioactive and it seeps into your bones and your teeth, it can cause cancer. But there are some cures for bone cancer using strontium 90. Weird. So that explains the nuclear explosion. Next thing, something glowing in his hand. Cool. Now, if you mix strontium with aluminium, there's aluminium. There's aluminium. Oh, there it is. Aluminium and oxygen, you can make glow-in-the-dark toys. You have to mix it with a few other things, but basically glow-in-the-dark toys, and they can glow this sort of beautiful bright green colour. Or you can glow blue, which is not as bright, but glows longer. And it's really getting heavy now, and it's very reactive. In fact, pure strontium, if you were to shave it up into like a fine powder, it will spontaneously ignite. So, Strontium 90 also has some fun sides. It is used to make flares because it burns this beautiful red colour, and it will make, here they are, red fireworks as well. My special effects team didn't have any red fireworks, so imagine these are red. So, strontium, reactive, heavy, different isotopes. Strontium 90 appears after a nuclear explosion, bad. Strontium 88 can go into your bones, so that's not a problem. In fact, archaeologists analysing bones, looking at the different types of strontium in that bone, can work out where in the world that person came from, because there's different types of strontium in different areas. And finally, if we have a look at our periodic table of the quantities of elements on the Earth, you'll see that strontium, there's actually quite a bit of it. It's number 15, so it's not exactly rare. And last but not least, we used to use it in the manufacture to get sugar out of sugar beet, and these old style TVs, the tubes inside the TV used to be made out of strontium. So there you go, a fun element, our only one named after the British Isles. 2 more to go, next one will be barium. Hope you're keeping safe, see you next time, take care.